Hi everyone, welcome back to Tamara Talks Tarot. Right off the bat, Ten of Swords, the end of a vicious cycle. Okay, but let's put that back in, and if it's meant to come back out, it will. Let's do a timeless reading, please, for the collective. A timeless reading for the collective. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. It's a big deck because I've combined a tarot deck with an oracle deck. It's my own design. So the first two cards to come out were the Ten of Swords again. So it was meant to come out. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'll take these cards. So I think the end of, I want to say tumultuous romance. The Knight of Cups is someone who rides in on their feelings, like they go by how they feel the moment they feel it. It's quite waning and it's quite inconsistent. They're loyal and loving in their own right. I mean, they do mean well, and they are kind-hearted, and they are sensitive, and they are sweet and romantic and funny, and can be a bit spontaneous, but they're not the most consistent when it comes to a romantic partner. And maybe that's caused a lot of upheaval. And so far what I'm seeing is it's going on a downward spiral, or it has gone on a downward spiral. She's descending the staircase. She has her chandelier, not chandelier, chandeliers hang by the ceiling, from the ceiling. Yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. Is it called that? Candlesticks. She has them in her hand to light her way. It's a dark descent. Okay, very dramatic indeed. I feel like there's like fire ablazing. So this particular energy has left some chaos in its stead. I can't speak today. Could not, it might not have been their intention, but it's what they've done or helped to create, and it's not healthy. So let's see. Okay, tell me more, please, about the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups, and go after what you want. Okay. The Six of Cups is a very joyful, harmonious energy. It's one of childlike fervor. It's reminiscing, thinking back to the past. Maybe of when you were a child, or of how you remember things to be as better times. Sort of got lost in all of that reverie, or you could be in a situation where you're playing with children, or interacting or engaging with children. But the Six of Cups is about somebody from the past returning, an old flame maybe, someone who took up a lot of your heart. And it could be the Knight of Cups riding in here. And it could have been after a pretty severe ending. Okay? Going after what you want, it's like, despite the last cycle, like he's drinking water. The Knight of Cups is the Knight of Water. So it's almost like he's waiting for this knight to come in on his white steed. He's waiting. He's looking out. He's preparing himself for taking that leap forward, perhaps. Tell me more, please. Six of Cups, going after what you want. What is this all about, please? Sorry, guys, too many cards. What is this all about, please? Two of Cups. There we go. It's a partnership, guys. I'm getting of the romantic variety because of the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. I mean, the Six of Cups doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm just getting that overall feeling. somebody you share a very spiritual connection with, somebody that's always been in your heart and soul, something that had ended with you, with them. Okay, the Two of Cups. Is this a new beginning with an old flame? Is this something reoccurring, a reoccurring cycle? What is this? What does this mean, please, for the collective? Two of Cups. Two of Cups, please. Tell me more. I did not want to be caught. Ace of Wands. A new fiery, passionate, full of life beginning. I don't know. I'm getting like this is a cycle. A cycle has closed out and a new one is opening. With someone from your past, with someone, maybe there was an unfinished business and maybe the stakes were too high at the time. But maybe now there could be a fresh new beginning. I don't know. The Ace of Wands is very active and could be impulsive, and it is more of it. Yeah, it's kind of going on instincts. So it's not grounded. It's not logical. It's not, I mean, there's feeling here, but it's more like, I don't know if there's like an ego element to this, right? Like it could be something that, I don't know, are you proving to yourself something? How genuine is this? The Seven of Cups. Okay, you could be in a bit of a, here, this makes sense with the Six of Cups. How realistic is this? If this is the case, if this is someone from your past coming back in, how realistic is this option? Is it an option? Do you have other options? Is this something that, are you seeing it clearly? Because the Seven of Cups is kind of fuddled up, like muddled up. You have options, but you need to pick and choose, and things look a little bit like things may seem a certain way, but that doesn't make them how they actually are in reality. You know, we think the grass is greener, that kind of thing. The Seven of Cups, vision. Okay, interesting. That could be very much tied to the High Priestess with intuition. It could also be foresight. Like you need to see the road ahead. You need to see above and beyond the Ace of Wands, that little inkling of excitement, of passion, of drive. Like you have to navigate it so it's going in a direction that makes sense, that is going to benefit you, and I don't mean benefit you in a manipulative kind of way. I mean, like, is it going to serve your soul? Is it going to be a good thing, a healthy thing? This relationship, is it a good idea for it to come back around? If that's what this is. Magician. Well, it looks like the power is in your hands. It looks like it's up to you. Now, I mean, if this was something toxic and something unhealthy, abusive, whatever, you know, obviously that's not something that you want to get back into. And that's not something that I would be guiding you towards. This is a past connection that if they haven't come back yet, they're likely to. Maybe there's some unresolved issues, unfinished business, and it's coming back around now more determined than ever before. Now, I say that because of the Knight of Cups has fire behind them, and there's the Ace of Wands, which is fire, right? The suit of fire. So I feel like there's more, there's like a stronger purpose or more desire to move forward. I don't know how sustainable it's going to be because we have the Seven of Cups, which is neither here nor there. It's very much head up in the clouds, daydreaming. It could be also being under the influence and being a little delusional, like not seeing the forest for the trees, like having rose-colored glasses on. So this is something that the chances of it coming back in look quite strong. Going after what you want along with the Magician means that you have the power to manifest the things that you want and to bring them into reality. You have the choice to do that, right? The Seven of Cups, you have the choice to do that. Whether it's going to be sustainable, like long term, or how long it will last, we don't know. Nine of Cups is at the top. This is wish fulfillment, by the way. Interesting. Anything more about this potential relationship coming back in? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. King of Swords. Okay, this could be somebody who uses logic in their everyday life, who already can see 10 steps ahead. Seven of Swords strategy, although there could be devious or deceitful behavior behind the scenes, right? Like, make sure this isn't done in a way that is going to attract more of that kind of negative energy. You want everything to be on the up and up, right? But with the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords, this is like strategy and then some, okay? This is thinking long term. This is vision into the future. This is actually using your logic, which is good, very good. And the Princess of Swords. There we go. That's the Page of Swords. So this is about asking questions, being decisive, being discerning, okay? Now, the Page is a bit inexperienced to do that to the full extent that you would need to if this is something that had this closing out. It wasn't great, and then it's going to come back around, but is it going to come around in a better way? I think yes, only because there's more foresight, there's more based on the past experiences, there's more logic will be used a lot more now. But the logic could be muddled by emotion because the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So it's like this fine line. Oh, Six of Cups, of course. And also going after what you want, there's water in that card. So intuitively, I feel like there's some fire, but it's not, there is a little fire, but it's more cups and swords I'm seeing. So it's about balancing the emotion with the logic, okay? Very important because, yeah, a Ten of Swords is all, I mean, hello, that's the swords too. That's a massive closing out. So this seemed like dead and gone. So is this a good idea to pursue? High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So intuition, use your intuition, but is this a good idea to pursue? Caution. There you go. Intuition, look at the moon on the tiger's forehead. Third eye chakra. You can see what could be based on what was, and it may not all be great. It could squelch that Ace of Wands very quickly, right? The logic could override those initial feelings of enticement because you're being realistic. Like, let's face it, you might be in a point in your life where I don't have time to waste, and you need to be really discerning, and you need to advocate for yourself, and you need to really ask yourself what it is that you want, what it is that you hope for. Are you being disillusioned? Like, are you just living in la la land and you're not facing life as it is, like reality as it is? Take action. So if this is not you, then someone could be taking action towards you. That's the Knight of Swords, by the way, energy for action. It's part of the oracle portion of the deck. One more card, please, to close out the reading. Any kind of more, like any more guidance to, any more guidance for the collective, please. Oh, the Empress almost turned over. Self-care. Too many cards. What is this? Action, Four of Coins, Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands is about, like, do I go forward or do I stay where I am? The action negates that, right? That's like you're just going to, but you don't want to do it impulsively. And you don't want to do it based solely on your libido or on these sort of passions, these Four of Coins. You need to be smart. You need to keep your head down, focus on what you have, Don't lay all your cards out on the table. That's what the Four of Coins is telling me. Be clever the way you do this. Be strategic. So at the bottom, yeah, Seven of Wands. Stand up for your boundaries. Your protect your boundaries is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you need to you need to be discerning. I keep saying discerning. You need to be strategic. Keep your head down, keep your cards close. Don't open your heart up just yet. I think it's about being cautious, definitely. So it looks like if this cycle closed out and it wasn't in the best of ways, it could be coming around again. But I think in this case, you need to really use logic, instincts, intuition, and be cautious and careful and do what is going to benefit you. But I'm not saying that in, like, again, a manipulative way. Benefit you, be best for you, okay? And be honest, be upfront. Now that means to lay your cards out on the table, maybe not right away, right? The Four is keeping it you're kind of keeping it to yourself. See how the other side, the other party, displays whatever it is that they have to offer first. Just be smart about it and strategize, you know, have a tactic of how you're going to confront this person or converse with this person or move forward with this person if that's what you choose to do. Okay. I hope this message reached someone out there that they felt they could resonate with this message. And thank you so much for watching, guys.